Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Here's Riley Green. The wind of the pitch. Fastball in for a strike, and we're underway here in the home opener.
No.
1-1. The wind to kick the pitch. Swanson makes the grab, 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Chourio. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
No, that's a ball.
Missed. Tyon, a 6'5" righty, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
He's got it. 2 down. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the first baseman,
No,
Rhys
that's a ball.
Hoskins. That just misses.
1-0.
That's ball 1.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second
2-0.
against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
That one's in there, and it's 2-1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first.
2 balls.
I think
2
you're sitting
strikes.
off speed there.
Looking for the K. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. The wind of the pitch. Late swing fouled off.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
No balls. 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. That's hard hit on the line. And that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury
1-0.
it.
And that one gets away at the plate. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out.
Ball.
Next pitch
No.
is outside. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves
Ball
or
3.
not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's...
Looks like an intentional walk after falling behind 3-0. Didn't want to risk nibbling. Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get it out.
In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Cubs. Here's Mike Tauchman. And that one hammered. Chourio going back. Onto the warning track, and he hauls it in. Runner tags and goes to third.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Fought off foul. Now he breaks his bat. The throw to first.
Got him.
And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Back here at Wrigley Field, second inning set to go. And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. Off the
Outside.
plate, and it's 1-0.
Outside.
Just missed.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Swanson sends it to first.
That's an out.
Leadoff man retired here in the second. Next is the designated hitter, Pavin Smith. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. One down, base is empty. And
1-2.
Up the middle, Swanson. In plenty of
Out.
time to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Willie Adames stands in. Big swing and a miss.
This guy's got
No
such a
ball.
good sinker.
One
As a
strike.
hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
2 now as he swings through it.
Threw that
0-2.
fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that is that. Back here at the friendly confines, we head to the bottom of the second. Ian Happ up to hit.
Ball
That
one.
one almost got him. Cubs made Ian
One
Happ
ball,
a first
no
round
strike.
pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder.
Ball.
Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Next
Rio.
pitch is in the dirt, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well.
Yep.
But you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Sneaks through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock.
No.
And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Sean Murphy in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And a foul ball. Double play ball to second. To Adames. That's one. On to Hoskins.
Out.
Double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
2 outs.
Ha!
Swing and a miss.
No balls. 2 strikes. Ball. No.
Inside, just missed.
It's a good take.
1 ball. 2 strikes. No.
Just outside. And it's 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Comebacker to the mound. Gathers
Out.
and throws to first. What a play to end the inning. On to the third inning. Here's the third baseman, Sal Frelick. The right-hander back to work.
Ball.
And there's a ball.
1-0.
Next
Ha!
offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try
Ball.
to finish you off.
Up and in, 2-1. In the air, center field. Happ on his horse. Hauls it in, one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And a foul ball. One out, base is empty. And that one fouled off. And two away now. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. Flied out his first time. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Throw
He's
is
safe.
low, and he can't pick it. Here's Jackson Churio. Not only is he young, Singy, he's the first player born
Strike.
in 2004 to reach the major
0-1.
leagues.
Whew. Is that supposed to make us feel good about ourselves?
No. Suzuki has a beat on it. And that's the third out. Set for the bottom of the third. And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. Savali back to work. That
Yeah.
catches the corner. And there's a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one way back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. That was blasted to the moon. It's 2-0. And up next for Chicago, Brenton Doyle. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. Ground ball up the middle. Adames whips it to first.
You're out.
One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let
That's
it
a
get
check.
deep.
Did he
Took
swing?
the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swings through that.
1-1.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Tosses to first.
He's out.
And they got him. Dansby Swanson stands in. He's 0 for 1. Fought off foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Runner at third. 2 away. It's softly on the ground left side. Whips it across.
That's an out.
They limit the damage here. Start of the fourth, and now the right fielder, T.J. Friedl. Friedl, in his second season, 28 years old. And he's usually in center, but today starting in right. Happ throws to first in
Out.
time. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hoskins pushes it foul.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
And that squirts through. Runner on at first with one gone. Next for the Brewers, William Contreras.
That's a ball.
That's off the inside edge.
One ball,
and
no strike.
That is ball one. That ball's carrying into the shrubbery and out of here. And we're all square. It's 2-2. Pavin Smith up now for the Brewers.
Ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
No, off the plate.
Tyon. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Next to hit, Willie Adames. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's
no
a little
ball.
different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track and
ball.
to give a great show. So perhaps
one
it's
ball,
the same with
one
him.
strike.
Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Right.
Swings through that one.
1-2.
Swanson. To first.
Got him. That's an out.
Is the inning. And we're back. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ian Happ. Savali back to work. Hit on the ground to the right side. Hoskins
out.
Takes it to the bag. One up, one down. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. That
Ball
one
one.
off the mark. Ball one. This one high in the air to left center. Chourio should have this one. And that quickly 2 away. So here's Murphy now. He hit into a double play his first time up. Pitch misses. Ball one.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
All tied up here in the third and final game of the series. Swings through that, and it's just. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now at the plate, Sal Frelick. The pitch. Doyle hauls it in, and there's one away. This is Bryce Terang. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle.
Runner on the goal.
No.
Pitch misses.
1-0.
No. Second. Save.
Ball
2 balls,
2.
no strikes to count. Terang, the runner at second with one away.
Ball,
now
no.
3-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
pitch.
Just foul.
Runner goes again. He's under it. Squeezes it. And there are two down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity. But competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Into the outfield, base hit. Fires to the plate.
He's
Tag
safe.
save. It's 4-2.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of
Out.
That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Here at Wrigley Field, now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Here comes a pitch. And fouled off.
Ball.
Next pitch misses inside. 1-1.
Ball
Just
two.
off the inside edge. Righty to the plate. That
Yep.
clips the inside corner for a strike.
definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Full
Misses
count.
outside. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That's ripped into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Busch. He's already homered here in this one.
Hey,
Fastball
right.
for a strike.
Ball.
Next offering is down low. One down, base is empty.
Ball
Good
two.
eye in that spot. Ripped on the ground a second. Throws to first.
He's out.
Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. So up now for Chicago, Brenton Doyle. That one the other way, and there's a hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Two outs. Stays alive. Kicks and fires. On the ground to third. Fraley. Zips it to first.
Out.
And the inning is over. Back here at Wrigley Field, all set for the top of the 6th. Up now for Milwaukee, Rhys Hoskins. The pitch. Swings
High.
through that one for strike 1.
Well, these
0-1.
Brewers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up.
Two.
The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit
0-2.
every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Ball.
And that's down and away.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Ball.
Outside. The pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 2-2.
Full
Wouldn't
count.
chase that time. Hat fires over to
That's
first.
an out.
He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out. Here's the catcher to hit, William Contreras.
No,
Inside,
that's a ball.
Just missed.
Not a lot of
One
people
ball,
know this,
no
but
strike.
this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and
Ball
added
two.
the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league
Outside,
team
ball.
of the same name.
Ha!
Swing and a miss, strike one.
3-1.
Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Randall Grichuk trying to get something going for him with two away. And that's down, a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Waste no time there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into
Ball
center
one.
for the knock. Those always feel good.
1-0.
Adames up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second.
No, too late.
Two consecutive base hits for this team. Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing, Boog. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way.
So now a pinch hitter, Joseph Ortiz. Two-out
Ball.
opportunity for him with runners on the
One
corners.
ball, no strikes.
Runners on first and third, two away. And we're the top half of the sixth. Swanson. They take the first out, and that is the inning. Bottom of the sixth inning. Stepping in, Mike Tauchman. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Dre James.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
And that's
Out.
one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Here's a high chopper. Ortiz. 2 up, 2 down.
You're out.
And the batter now, Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy.
Hike.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
No balls, one
The
strike.
Cubs trailing by a run here in the bottom of the sixth. And
Ball.
that one is inside. There's a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up
One
a little
ball,
bit. Get
two
that front
strikes.
foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really
2-2.
late right now.
That's down and in. A slider missed. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Just misses the mark
Full
outside the
count.
zone. On the ground, right side, Terang. Over to first.
Out.
And the Cubs go 1-2-3. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. And here is Bryce Terang. Nelson back to work. He was late there, strike one.
0-1.
Nelson, in his 3rd season, 27 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier
Inside.
this season. The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Left-hand batter waits. That
Ball,
misses
no.
the zone, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a base hit, and that turns the lineup over. Riley Green up now for the Brewers. 1 for 3. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And now the lefty, runner on
Ball,
the go.
no.
Pitch is low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Go to second, and he's out. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
1-2.
That's a strikeout. And now Jackson Chourio.
No.
First offering, and it just misses.
That's a ball.
A little bit low. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Suzuki snags it, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, so up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Trevor Mc. Gill.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality
Ball,
pitches.
too high.
He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Murphy up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Ball.
Pitch misses inside. Now
2-0
2-0.
to count.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Rips one to right. Could be extra bases. Crow Armstrong rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score it. It's 3-0. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great
Ball.
example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
And that clips the inside corner.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Friedel sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out. Michael Busch, the next Cub. To hit. He's already homered in this game. That's out to center field. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. Throw cut off.
No, he's in.
Not in time. He beat it, and they got the lead. And here is Brenton Doyle, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Boots it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. So 2 down. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. And a base hit right there. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into.
Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls.
Chapman,
2 strikes.
he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric swing
3.
and a miss. Struck him out. Ready to begin the 8th. Up now for Milwaukee, TJ Friedl. And here it comes.
1-0.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Here's the strike at the knees.
1-1.
And that one fouled off. That's
Ball
down
2.
and in.
That's a really good take.
In time to Bush.
Out.
Important first out to begin the 8th. Rhys Hoskins up now for the Brewers. That misses. 1-0.
Ball
And
2.
another ball.
2 balls. No strikes.
Suzuki has a beat on it. Calls it in. 2 away. William Contreras up now for the Brewers.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced
Ball.
that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Suzuki has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now here is Dansby Swanson. As the lefty gets to work. There's a strike.
You know, these Cubs
0-1.
doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
And Swanson is set down. And there's 1 down. And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Chourio under it. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Sean Murphy. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Everything came together for him. It's a pretty good pitch down and away, but an even.
Joel Payamps gets the call. From the pen.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Now fly ball to right center. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at the friendly confines. All set to start the 9th in this one. So here's the Brewers DH. Randall Grichuk. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball.
Come and get
1
me
strike.
fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Sneaks through, base hit. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. So a change being made at first base. Here's the Brewers pinch runner, Liover Peguero. Fought off foul. Now the 0-1.
Ball
That's
1.
inside.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
There's a strike, 95 of that one.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
Shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Just a simple ground ball the other way.
Double steal. Popped up. And that's a foul ball. And it's strike 2. With the tying run at second, go ahead run at first. You're at the
Ball
top
1.
of the 9th. Next pitch is outside. Chapman fires the right for 1. On to Bush. It's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Ramon Laureano. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Riley Green. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are a
Ball
boom.
inside.
Just off the inside edge. They're down to the final strike.
Well, if he's going to do something
1 ball,
special right
2
here,
strikes.
it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Smiley is just 1 strike away. Struck him out looking. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.